Hello everyone, this is Chantal from Gluten-Free Cooking 123.com, and today, as I promised, I'm going to show you how to make lasagna. My way is a little bit different though, so let me show you how to do that. Before this video, you will probably see my pasta sauce, which is the secret to this awesome lasagna. I'm going to show you right now how to do it. So come along and let's do this. So right here I have my pasta noodles, my lasagna noodles sitting in some cold water. I just rinse them with cold water and drain them, and I cook them for 1 minute less than the package direction suggests, because they are going to be sitting in sauce and getting cooked and stuff. And so I'm going to also freeze this lasagna. It's going to be sitting in my freezer. So because of that, I'm specifically I made sure to cook them 1 minute less. But for me, really, it doesn't matter whether I'm going to freeze it or not. I usually, whenever I'm going to bake pasta and whenever I'm going to bake pasta in the oven, I just cook it for 1 minute less than the package direction suggests, and this way it comes out al dente. It doesn't get mushy, and especially with a gluten-free pasta, because if you do cook it, sometimes if you cook it to the exact package directions, it gets mushy, and I really don't like that texture. And sometimes even before you bake it, just cooking it to the package direction itself, sorry, my kids are being so loud. Cooking it to the package direction itself, just even if you're not going to bake it, does, I'm sorry, let me gather my train of thought here because of all the noise, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Yes, so if you do cook it to the package direction, even if you're not going to bake it, sometimes it does come out mushy and it does stick to itself. So just putting some olive oil in the water also helps, and rinsing it with cold water. If you are going to eat the pasta right away and put some sauce on it, then you don't have to rinse it with cold water, but make sure to put some olive oil and just mix it all together after you drain it, so that it doesn't stick to each other. Well, I just also wanted to show you the package that I'm using for the lasagna noodles. I feel like it doesn't have enough noodles in it, but I'm just gonna do my best with it. I wish I knew this before. So this is let's see, tincayada. If you get tincayada, brown rice pasta lasagna, and also what's it called? There's that really famous pasta company. They have like blue packaging everywhere, and they used to make, they've been making pasta since forever. They also have lasagna noodles, but they have them in small packages, half the size of regular lasagna. I got those also, but those are going to be sitting on my shelf for whenever I want to make some lasagna. But today I'm using this one. I like the rice pasta. I prefer it over quinoa or anything like that. I just don't like that texture. I don't like the taste. So I suggest you guys use brown rice pasta as well. And the other one from the other company is rice and corn, and that is really good too. Yeah. So we're gonna start on the ricotta, on the cheese mixture right now, and then we're going to assemble. And then right here I have my crock pot that I made the pasta sauce with last night. Okay, so right now we're going to work on our cheese mixture. I have this bowl right here, and I got my 32 ounces of ricotta cheese. So we're going to put our ricotta in here and just put the whole thing in. Woo! Just don't make a mess. Now most people do add an egg in here. I don't like eggs in the cheese mixture. I've tried it before several times and I hated it, so I don't add eggs anymore. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup. This is a 1/3 of a cup, but we'll fix that. My 1/4 cup is in the dishwasher right now getting washed. Parmesan cheese, and that's all I have. If I had fresh, I would have used fresh, but I don't have fresh, and that's okay. 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. You could also use fresh mozzarella cheese. Again, that would be better if you have fresh mozzarella cheese, but I don't have that. So I'm just using what I have. And we need a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I don't like to add a lot of salt in here because cheese is salty. A teaspoon of parsley and a teaspoon of basil. You could use fresh if you have fresh parsley. Fresh basil in the cheese, I'm not so sure that would taste good when it gets baked, but if you like that, you could go ahead and do that. And that's it. And we are going to mix all this together until everything is well combined. You could add a little bit of cream to make it a little smoother, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of milk. You could use cream or milk. I'm just going to use milk right now. So I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of milk. We're going to mix it. That definitely makes it a lot easier to spread, and it makes it also super creamy. Okay, so we mixed it in, and now it's time to assemble. First layer we're going to put is some lasagna sauce, pasta sauce. So I'm just going to put a little bit at the bottom. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to add our noodles. So I'm just gonna grab here from my noodles and make sure you guys can see. It's hard to do this with one hand. I'm failing at the holding of the camera thing, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna grab another noodle. We're going to add in our ricotta mixture. So I'm just gonna keep layering. Oh, it's slippy. Okay, so we're just gonna use half of the ricotta mixture on the bottom, and then we'll layer with some more sauce. And now we're gonna put some more sauce on top. This is gonna be so yummy. Now I have a lot of sauce, but that's okay. You could always save that and put it in the freezer for whenever you're ready to use it. Or if you are making a bigger lasagna pan, bigger lasagna dish, then you could also use it in that. And I put another layer of noodles. Layer in half the rest of the ricotta on top. Okay, so that's the last of the ricotta. And now we're going to ladle another layer of sauce. Okay, now we're going to layer the rest of the noodles on top. This is really tricky at the end because my noodles are sort of broken up. And then we're going to put another layer of sauce. if this thing fits. Hopefully I'll be able to bake it. I'll probably have to put a pan underneath it when I put it in the oven. We're going to sprinkle in around half a cup of mozzarella cheese on top. Not so much. And then a little sprinkling of Parmesan cheese, about 2 tablespoons. There we go. This is the lasagna. If you want to bake it right away, spray some aluminum foil with some cooking spray at where the aluminum foil is going to be facing it. So the shiny side, spray that with cooking spray, because you don't want your cheese to be sticking to the aluminum foil when you come out to take the aluminum foil out. Cover the pan with some aluminum foil and bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 30 minutes, then uncover it and bake it for another 15 to 20 minutes or until it's hot and bubbly and the top is golden brown. And that's it. So now I'm going to grab the some aluminum foil, spray it, cover it, let it cool, then put it in the freezer. I just used some coconut spray. And I'm going to cover it with 2 layers because I'm putting it in the freezer. So, and when I come to bake it, I'll remove one of the layers, keep the bottom layer of the aluminum foil, and bake it that way. So if you have any dish that has cheese on top of it, that's what you can do. Just spray the aluminum foil with some cooking spray, and that will prevent the cheese from sticking to the aluminum foil. And then I wrap it with some shrink wrap and put it in the freezer. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you will try this recipe. If you want this recipe, you can go to my website. Also for the pasta sauce recipe, you could also go to my website or blog. I'll leave the link down in the description box below. Try it, let me know what you think. Share it with your friends and family. This is a great recipe for potlucks and parties and stuff like that. So I don't make lasagna often just because it's so filling and fattening and all that stuff. But it is a really good dish. You could serve it with a side dish of some salad or some light soup or whatever. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video and hit the like button if you like it. And hit the bell if you want to keep receiving notifications whenever I upload new videos. I upload a video once a week. Yeah, I'll keep you updated with new recipes, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye!